done, Realmwalker. Well done. Your deed befits the title, and the wider realms are within your reach. But you feel I've foxed you, betraying no foresight of the dangers held within these walls. Listen, for though I did smirk, watching from the shadows, I was heartened to espy that my gifts are not wasted on thee. Our partnership blooms with the seal of a most fruitful requital. Assurances in hand, press onward. Mark inky images upon paper, and so direct the flow of the interrealmic void. Might I suggest, for your first foray, a forest augmented by your new antiquarian knowledge? There are others like you, lost refugees, strangers to these Fae-Wilds. So too are there more seasoned Realmwalkers who might point you toward Nightingale better than I. Go then, with newly fashioned carts. Awaken yonder portal, and tread on toward that which is boundless beyond the measurable.
dark ways sparking to life roused the dread in this weary head. Glad it was only you who stepped out. Hold a minute. I'd recognize that dangling chain from miles away. A Realmwalker's pocket watch. You carry their hermetic guidebook too. But you're no member of the Explorers League. I suppose you'd say the same even if you weren't. Now, admittedly, I wouldn't know Quatermain's newest geoarcane recruits. But I can see it in the dark of your eyes. You're an infant in these realms. A refugee fleeing the pale, I'd hazard. Yes, I suppose we are all Realmwalkers now. Aurelio Acevedo Ortega is the name. Ambassador Explorer by title, and 30-year Realmwalker by trade. While I am resting my trotters, I've been told to make it my duty to help the lost be found, wherever you're headed. I imagine so. Though I find myself in the realms by choice, it seems the recent influx of visitors did not wish for the explorer's life. You truly are out of your depths. Explorers are those who've been granted official membership to the Royal Cosmographical and Geoarcane Society. It began as an association for promoting the discovery of the exterior, non-canonical realms. Its Nightingale headquarters served as a forum for like-minded travelers wherein they could share stories, scars, and a proper meal. Woefully, it's no longer so exclusive. Quite a step away from its glory of yesteryear. If you ask me, I can only imagine what the Red Cross's knights would think to gaze upon its current roster. Still, we persist as best searching for a being, for a place, which in some ways are one and the same, and nigh impossible to locate. But such yearning is the burden of dreams that calls us forth. However, my current expedition is certainly not a pressing matter. At least not for you. I am sure you have other questions. And this is why I try to tell our so-called greatest minds that the Paris transept was witless and imprudent. The realms are not a vacation spot for the wealthy aristocrats, no matter how much they believe they want it. They are composed of endless interconnected lands, or bubbles according to the Custom model. In any case, these are places where terror and wonder are siblings marching hand in hand. Listen, do you not hear it as we speak? That aberrant, serene screaming all around us, which must call the sounds of nature? One careful listen, one careful look, tells all you need to know about the realms. They are the domain of the Fae, even if they are playing turn the more than usual since the calamity. Don't let their absence fool you. Countless other creatures and spirits still roam. All of it outside our comprehension. You're fortunate. The city still breathes at all. However, with the portal network dismantled, your path to the City of Magic is a labyrinth of connections with no map. I cannot get you there, but I have a colleague, shall we say, whose mission matches your own, Nellie Bly. I know a little about her concrete plans, but she was working with Quatermain, attempting to find a haven for those who've been stranded in the realms. Nightingale surely is their destination. The Explorer's second, no less. Whether she's earned the title is another story. All the same, what she lacks in experience, she makes up for in tenacity. I cannot deny her this. Perhaps you've read her little exposés over the years. Now she's set her mind to the tall task of rescuing the world, and a tenderfoot like yourself will be a fool not to seek her out. Don't mistake my composure for apathy. I have not returned to Earth for over 2 years, and I have reasons for that. But if the Calcularia conceived the pale pylons to stave off that miasma so rapidly, my god tells me they'll manage fine. Hell, might even get some real work done without the Regency breathing down their necks. I know where she is, but if Nellie learned that I sent an unprepared survivor on a perilous jaunt to find her, she'd grind my brain into sausage. And yet, I am also not one for hand-holding. Call me bygone Ostiarius, but it wasn't always so easy to earn the Realmwalker title. To prove you are up to the task, what say you to a series of 3 trials? The very same I underwent to obtain my Geo-Arcane membership. You better find more confidence in your stride. The first trial is about understanding your surroundings and pulling from them the materials necessary to thrive. There are all manner of Fae ruins in these realms, and where there are ruins, there are secrets. One such ruin, a Fae Tower, stands as monument to all that a fledgling explorer must be capable of. Seek the tower, gather what essence you can as you ascend its ancient steps, and at the peak, you'll find an artifact of great value. Claim it and return here. You'll need to be well equipped before attempting such an excursion. My compatriot here may be of some use in that regard. And should these wiles weary you in the interim, seek respite before pressing on. It is an item of great power, known as a synchronous lotus. Difficult to acquire, but plentiful, given the infinite nature of the realms. Within these flowers, stir energy enough to power even humanity's most demanding innovations. As such, they prove invaluable to a Realmwalker, allowing us to operate whatever machinery we may need on our dives, without requiring the rather inelegant fuels common to Earth. As with all Fae magics, their acquisition carries a degree of risk. Such risk, however, is the reality of these wiles. We must each weigh that cost against the value of our ends. That pocket watch is truly a thing of wonder. In addition to being an ornate timepiece, it contains a magical fail-safe mechanism, which allows its wearer to instantly travel back to a single location. They used to port explorers back to Nightingale, but that tether was severed. With some of that fiddling, the location can be changed and attuned to your estate cairn, though I don't advise doing so too often. Lose that watch, you'll be high and dry. Carry on for whatever vileness out here has developed a taste for man's flesh. It is an item of great power, known as a synchronous lotus. Difficult to acquire, but plentiful, given the infinite nature of the realms. Within these flowers, stir energy enough to... As such, they prove invaluable to a Realmwalker, allowing us to operate whatever machinery we may need on our dives, without requiring the rather inelegant fuels common to Earth. As with all Fae magics, their acquisition carries a degree of risk. Such risk, however, is the reality of these vials. We must each weigh that cost against the value of our ends. Remember, these Fae sites have long been abandoned by their architects. But they are not without plentiful dangers and oddities. At the pinnacle of the tower, you'd be remiss not to experiment with the fascinating applications of the realmic transmuter. Take this minor card and see for yourself. Indeed, a Fae device often found in their ancient sites, which, like their portals, can be directed with the use of realm cards. Minor realm cards, to be precise, though our understanding of how they work is anything but. They have immense sweeping effects on the realm in which they are used, but it is hubris to think humanity could truly control the fabric of the Fae-Welten. Many theorize it is the user, rather than the realm, who is changed as magic alters their perception of the space they inhabit, allowing them to experience the world in new and confounding ways. Of course, I may be wrong, and the device may indeed bend the realm's spirits to a singular will. Much in this field is less than halfway understood before its miraculous use becomes mundane. Indeed, a Fae device often found in minor realms. They have immense sweeping effects on... Many theorize it is the user, rather than the realm. Of course, I may be wrong, and the device may indeed bend the realm's spirits to a... I am the world's leading expert on the subject. While I sound full of hubris, the truth is, they used to mock me for studying what was considered to be an obsolete means of inner realmic travel. To be honest, I'm amazed to see you have other recipes. I take it as a good sign that their use is becoming ubiquitous again, despite the trial necessary to acquire them. It's as if the echoes can tell. Any questions about realm card theory, I can answer after your trials are complete. I leave you with a Geoarcane idiom to ponder. Truths reveal themselves to those who walk with curious eyes.